Right. G'day guys and welcome back to Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. This is season 2 episode 4, I believe. Previously on it was the watering hole. So Darius and Kenji had an experience at the old watering hole, the peace hole is what we should be calling it. A place where animals, and no matter if they're herbivores, carnivores, all of them are just in peace at the watering hole. A good experience. And the girls had a bit of a Nancy Drew mystery thing going on. We got some clues. We got a key card. We've got some letters. TACG, I believe they were. Where are my actual notes for that episode? That's Terminator. And that's Rings of Power. It has been a minute. TACG 1309, 1310, GCTA, a whole bunch of random variations of those 4 letters. The island's weird. There's something weird going on. We've got like vents in the ground blowing out air that are freezing the flowers. We don't know where the power's coming from with all of that. We've got speakers up in trees, probably to amplify the experience. Don't know what the speakers are for though. That's probably what it is. Something blocked a waterfall with a massive trunk. I assume it was a dinosaur, but who the hell knows? It may not even come back. And I think that was everything here. I think we ended the episode with the others on the island, I believe, is what I decided to call them. But it was mainly just, there was a campfire. Either there are others on the island, or it's, oh man. Ben? He's still out of action, I think. We haven't seen him yet, so maybe we see him this episode. Maybe that was his campfire. Who knows? There's only one way to find out. But before we get to that, in this week's episode, read a comment that I got from the last video from my man's Jeffrey Long. Always good to hear from you, Jeffrey. He says, not sure if you ever read the 2 original Jurassic Park books, but the second one, The Lost World, which was almost nothing like the movie except a very basic idea of it, was all about Ian Malcolm and a new character, a paleontologist, Richard Levine, going to the secret second island to live amongst the free-roaming dinosaurs for a while to document their daily lives, behaviors, etc. So I love seeing them incorporate a bit of that into Darius' character here. I love that this show will sometimes use ideas from or gives nods to stuff in the books that never made it into the movies. First of all, no idea there were Jurassic Park books, so no, I haven't read them. I'll have to check them out at the very least. I didn't know they existed, so I'm gonna have to make a note of that one and try to check them out. Okay, so they did do... Yeah, Darius did have like a field guide, didn't he? He was making note of all their strange behaviors, the never before seen behaviors, making I think he called it a field guide, didn't he? Oh man, I'm so bad with names, even though it's been like a week. What's her name? The artist, the runner. She was making the pictures for it and everything. Man, I really am terrible with names. I've already forgotten who they are. I know Darius, because he's like the main character. And Kenji and Ben. I have Nancy in my head, but that's not it. Ah, fuck. I don't even know what the YouTuber's name is right now. What the fuck, man? Barkley something. Jesus. Hold up. I need to just Google this or something. Give me a second. because it's going to drive me nuts. And I'll probably hear them in the episode too, but hold on. Yeah, I'm just going to write them down here on the side of my page. We've got Brooklyn. That's what it is. Brooklyn. YouTuber. We have Ben, which I remembered, but he goes on the list. We got Kenji. Yasmina. That's her name. She's the artist. Sammy. Sammy is the cattle rustler family. Is that who she is? I don't need to worry about Henry Wu. I think I've got the main characters down. I think I am being spoiled on a couple of them though. I will write down. It says Dave. Is that the Dave that from who made the music? Is that him? That's Glenn Powell, or is this a different guy? I didn't know Glenn Powell was in this. So either I'm being spoiled or it's a character I just didn't recognize. Yeah, top cast. I think I've got everybody. Yeah, Dave and Roxy. Jamil is Roxy? What am I just learning now? Jesus. Roxy, Jamil. I had no idea these guys were in here. Thank you, Internet. Everyone else looks like spoilers, so I'll leave them for now. But I got the names now. Wow. I should have remembered all of these. Especially the main characters. Anyway. That's that. Thank you for all of that. It's cool that they are in. I would love to know what more they're also sort of bringing in from the books and all of that. Their spoilers I don't really mind unless it's beyond where I am in the show. So if there's things that I may have missed, please let me know. But otherwise, thank you for the comment. Keep them coming, guys. I do love hearing from y'all and what you think about the show and stuff. So keep them coming. But in the meantime, this is episode, what did I call it? 4. Let's get to it.
It can't be. Is it? I'm seeing it too.
That is most def a bonfire.
People.
Someone got our SOS signal.
Let's go.
We
find
think.
them.
We
It's time
think.
to go home.
I hope it's Ben. I really do. But they are smart to bring weapons. Even if there are no dinosaurs around. At the moment.
Yes. We're getting closer.
It's like, are they getting closer? Did they go past it? Gotta suck. This is also terrible. Or is it a speaker in a tree?
Be a really big compy, right? Darius, didn't you say there were creepo skylarks?
I said they were crepuscular.
Nope, not a speaker. Run. Zigzag, you know how it goes. You'll be fine. And he dropped his butter knife.
Hey, come on.
What are you doing, Brooklyn? That was bright on my eyes. Oh, it's just shooting flares or something?
You're okay.
Who are you?
You are.
Well, after all that, maybe you should call us your salvation.
End credits.
I know Simon Mizrani. Or new.
When we heard what happened here, we were like, zip!
Yeah.
Gotta get
Couldn't
down
waste
here.
the chance,
I
huh?
was fine taking snaps of lions and tigers, but
Picks the dinosaurs in the wild? You don't pass that up, do you, Ben?
I guess you don't, babe.
When we activated the emergency distress beacon, we hoped someone would get our signal. I kind of can't believe it worked.
Yeah, someone
Oh,
did.
yes, the signal. Honey, remember when we got that? It was right after the boat dropped us off.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. She lying, but why?
Our camp's not much, but hopefully you'll be okay roughing it with us.
That's roughing it?
Oh my gosh! Is this a dream?
What the hell is an eco-tourist again?
This is what I imagined Kenji's penthouse would be like. But better, because we aren't locked out.
I see brand names!
It's fine, I guess. Personally, I'd have arranged the yurts in more of
Why
a
would you
A-line
travel with all
config.
this? Full-on beds, tables.
After that, we skipped another dinosaur attack, and another one. And then, after we saw a bonfire, he saved us from a dinosaur attack.
So many attacks.
Yeah, they've gone through quite a bit.
When our boat comes back in a couple of days,
After it refuels in Papagayo.
after it refuels in Papagayo, we'll get you back to the mainland.
We're leaving in 2 days?
Is this really
So,
happening?
are they actually like eco-tourists? I don't know. What's gonna happen between now and then?
You, do this for a living, yeah?
Yep.
Not sure if you heard, but I travel the world too. Yep. Vlogger! Kind of a big deal.
That is a man that does not care about you in the slightest.
Okay. So, where have you been, nature guide?
Nature places.
I was gonna say, like, nature. The man is intense.
Hey, that's mine. Can you...
Brooklyn, come on!
Definitely up to something. Maybe it's just him? I don't know, I'm getting a vibe. It's gonna have Kenji's scent on it, isn't it?
I don't mean... Look, could Hap be involved with Manticore? Am I crazy?
I mean, the Manticore folks who sent me were like corporate spies, not Action Man, secret identity, pew pews.
But you need those if you go into an island full of dinosaurs.
Look,
Yeah, they got themselves a little cave.
Oh, so cute. Come here, little guy.
They're gonna tear that woman apart.
Hey! Over here! They look cute, but they actually have trace amounts.
Of venom in their bites. Quick thinking, D. How did you know that would work?
I've
Not
been
his first time.
keeping a log of their scavenging and other dinosaur behaviors. I mean, it's not much.
This is incredible, Darius.
They're gonna steal it, aren't they?
You! Step away from the yurt!
What's going on?
Isn't it obvious? The chatty one and the hare were trying to sneak into the yurt.
Which
These
one's
kids
which?
Can't go snooping into private spaces. Stay out of my yurt.
Let's talk about this calmly, okay?
Definitely need to get inside that yurt.
You care more about them than actual people.
That's hilarious. You calling me selfish.
You're obsessed. Just because Mitch is acting all cool dad with you doesn't...
Damn, Brooklyn.
Oh. No, Darius, I didn't...
Not cool, superstar.
Although she's not wrong. I happen to agree. Pretty attached to him pretty quickly. And now she's alone with the yurt. Oh, Kenji's there.
how did give him time turn into break back into the yurt?
Because once I prove I'm right, Darius will have to forgive me.
Wow.
I'm the voice of reason here. Brooklyn.
So much for the alarm.
Mitch and Tiff asked me to go with them, but I said, nah, I'll make sure those two don't get into any trouble.
Wow.
I'm surprised it's not the watering hole. Oh my god, a giraffe. I wonder if he's gonna steal that key card she's got.
Come in, Hap. Hap, come in.
You listen, I'm done. No, I don't care what... This isn't a threat. This is a promise. Stay out of my way. I'll take care of these kids myself.
Stay out of his way, huh? He must be Manticore. They're in the yacht. Oh. I mean, I would have gone to the yacht.
I think we should pack up, head back to camp.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing big. Just an odd conversation with Hap. Why don't we go? Now, okay?
I really heard his conversation too. We didn't hear what she was saying. Is Hap gonna die this episode? Killed by Dino? Did you know there was one sniffing that butter knife?
I told you to stay put. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Damn. Who did that? Ben? And Bumpy? Was that his name? Stumpy, Bumpy?
Never seen a ghost before?
But yay! Ben's back. What the hell's he been up to? And of course, they end the episode here. Hey, Ben is back. Just writing that in my notes so I don't forget. Alright. Before I get into anything else, what is an ecotourist? Ecotourism is defined as responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment, sustains the well-being of the local people, and involves interpretation and education. Hold on. What is the major aim of ecotourists? It's a new kind of tourism that encourages responsible travel to natural places with a focus on protecting the environment, helping local communities stay healthy, and educating visitors on conservation and protection efforts. Is that what these guys are doing? The conservation of natural resources such as wildlife, landscapes, and ecosystems. I don't know about traveling with the full yurts and the beds and the tables and stuff like that, but I don't know. They were trying to make Hap out to be a bad guy, but he might just have some expensive equipment. Could be weapons of some kind that he doesn't want people getting into. Especially at the end there. It didn't really seem like he was a bad guy. He literally just tried to grab him, stop him, and say, I told you guys to stay put because it's dangerous out here. Who knows? I still don't know what to make of Mitch and Tiff, I believe their names are. And what they're doing. I don't know what Hap's doing. Obviously, we've just been introduced to these guys, so I have no idea. And just like last season, things are starting to pick up. I mean, Ben's back in action. Was that... What was it? Bumpy, Stumpy, whatever it was? Was that him? It's growing up quick if it is. Let me go back... I think it is Bumpy or Stumpy or whatever it was. The one from the egg is grown up quick, real big, real big. Ben looks like he's been through a bit, real dirty. He's got a bandana and everything. He's been living out in the wild. So hopefully next episode we get to see what it is he's been up to. Probably be flashbacks of some kind. But who knows? But we got a deeper mystery. And like I said, episode 4 kind of picking up, not to the extent of the first season, mind you, but I do like shows that keep me guessing, like this one. Like I said, we've just been introduced to 3 new characters who were just there, doing something. Obviously, we'll find out more in the episodes to come. Not much else to say, really. Bit of a screw up on Brooklyn's front with the whole acting as a cool dad stuff with Darius. But she's not wrong. I mean, Darius warmed up to this guy pretty quickly. Mitch, because of their love for dinosaurs. And it does remind Darius of not only his dad, but his brother as well. but they did warm up some pretty quickly. I still don't trust them, mainly because we've just been introduced to them, and I don't know who's good, who's bad. They could pull the old switcheroo. I think Hap is his name. Is it Hap? I think it's Hap. H-A-P? I don't know. But they could be pulling the old switcheroo. We think Hap is the bad guy, but he could be the good guy. And these eco-tourists could be up to something else entirely. I don't know. Tiff seemed pretty worried about Hap's conversation, about taking care of the kids. Something about a change in plan. We didn't hear what Tiff said to him. We only saw and heard what Hap was saying to Tiff. So there could be something there. I could be reading into it too much, but I don't know. I was disappointed that the campfire wasn't Ben. But obviously with Ben being back at the end of the episode, I assume that I've just lost my train of thought. Yeah, the dinosaur that sniffed out Kenji from the knife that Kenji dropped was Stumpy or Bumpy or whatever it is. And that's how they came across Kenji and Brooklyn in the... I really am fucking terrible with names. It was Brooklyn, wasn't it? In the woods there, being chased by Hap. Hap did seem pretty interested in the key card and what it has access to, so there's definitely something there as well. Didn't notice anything else out of the ordinary. I mean, other than things being shoved in my face. That was basically it. They have 2 days. 2 days before the ship comes back to take them home. But considering this show is 5 seasons long, I assume the kids don't leave. So something happens in between now and then to stop them from leaving. Unless they're going to another island. And that's where they're going instead. I don't know. That's all I've got for this episode. Join me next week for episode 5. But as usual, if you'll enjoy this reaction and want to see more, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, join me next time. I'll see you there. Bye, guys.